Developing now today, President Donald Trump's former attorney pleaded guilty and his former campaign manager convicted. Both happened within the last 3 hours. Michael Cohen on the right admitted that he paid hush money to two women who claimed that they had affairs with President Trump. Paul Manafort on the left, a jury convicted him on financial crimes. Prosecutors say that those crimes happened before his work with the Trump campaign. Our political analyst Bill Crane with us now live.
And Bill, it is the Cohen case that has a direct connection to the president at this time, to the campaign. So are you surprised that the president has not yet weighed in on this plea deal?
Well, it's only 3 hours away, and he just touched down in West Virginia where he's holding a rally tonight. So I believe the first major reaction we'll hear on both of these will be at that West Virginia rally, and then Twitter will be lit up in the morning. But 4 months ago, we didn't know who Michael Cohen was. And now he's a man with his law practice in tatters, probably will lose the home as well as the offices that he has, and his life basically in jeopardy for the rest of his life, pleading guilty voluntarily to 8 counts, but most importantly saying to a federal judge today that with the cooperation and knowledge of a candidate for federal office, he made these charges, he made these payments that violate federal campaign finance law. We only know of one federal candidate Mr. Cohen was involved with.
Okay. All right.
So this could get real serious, right? And then Paul Manafort has his own legal issues just getting started. So where do you see this going?
Well, in Mr. Manafort's case, he's looking at maximum sentencing of 80 years. So the question is now, the federal prosecutors in New York and Mr. Mueller with Mr. Manafort, what are they going to get in the way of additional information with those sentences yet to be made and those determinations of how long they're going to be spending behind bars ahead of us? And I have a feeling it's going to be a very ticklish couple of weeks for the White House.
Any idea what kind of information that could be?
Well, in the case of, I think I'd be more concerned about Michael Cohen. He was the president's personal attorney for years, worked with the children, and was involved in 2 payoffs that are admittedly illegal that the president has denied ever occurred. I think that's the much more troubling case. But I will point out, the president directly, nothing involved with the governments of Russia, in this case with Michael Cohen, and in the case with Paul Manafort, it was the Ukrainian government years before, 2004, 2005, 2006, before the Trump candidacy was even being discussed.
So not sure if there are any connections there or not.
Any direct connections.
Direct connections, right. Or maybe it was just Trump's enterprises or something like that.
Well, obviously direct connections to the campaign with Michael Cohen's payments, because those were made to not allow those statements to come into the public record. But the Manafort case, not as directly connected, other than perhaps relationships he made in Russia and Ukraine that could have been later transferred to the Trump campaign.
Okay. All right. Bill, thank you.